In the words of Stone Cold Steve Austin, what? Welcome back, guys, to Fog Wrestling, watching SmackDown, and with half an hour to go randomly out the blue, and don't get me wrong, this has been a bad show, so I wasn't really paying attention, but this definitely caught my eye. Before the main event, they just randomly announced some Backlash matches, and one of them was Seth freaking Rollins versus Omos, who is absolutely nowhere. We've got Seth freaking Rollins versus Omos. They also announced Selena Vega versus Rhea Ripley, and they announced Bobby Lashley versus Bronson Reed versus Austin Theory. But forget about the last two. Let's talk about Rollins and Omos. Where the hell's this come from? They have just literally randomly plucked this match out of absolutely nothing. Seth Rollins, Omos just gets announced like that. Have these two ever had an interaction with each other? I mean, what sense does this make? Why is this happening? I don't want anybody to defend the Triple H era now. I'm sick of people saying that Triple H is good, Triple H is this. No, Triple H fucking sucks. He's got a big massive nose and he is not better than McMahon. Not that McMahon's great. McMahon in his own age has put on a lot of shit shows. No doubt about it. But this is abysmal. What happened to matches and feuds being built properly? What happened to, like, actually revealing on the show or challenging to a match or a general manager making a match official? We don't get that anymore. Now we just get basically Cole and Wade Barrett randomly out of nowhere saying, oh, by the way, guess what? At Backlash, it's going to be Seth Rollins versus Omos. Why? How's this happening? Honestly. This would be like Michael Cole announcing that I've just won £30 million. I mean, because I watched SmackDown. It would be so fucking random. It wouldn't make any sense. And neither does this. Honestly, Seth Rollins versus Omos at Backlash. Why? Why is this happening? We got nothing on Raw from these two to suggest that this was going to happen. I just don't understand that Seth freaking Rollins versus Omos, and I mean, why? Again, I've got to... What has Omos done since Mania? Nothing. What's Seth Rollins done since Mania? Nothing. So both of these guys get thrown together in a match. And people can talk about, oh, long-term storytelling. Where's the storytelling here? There is no story. There is no telling. Well, the only thing telling is that Triple H sucks. Honestly, guys, I cannot believe this match has happened. Look, I'm not one of these Omos haters. I don't care that Omos is taking on Seth Rollins, but it just makes absolutely no sense. Honestly, they've just plucked this match out of thin air. It's almost like they were going to have a game of WWE 2K23 and they've literally randomised both opponents to see who the match is. And they're like, oh, Seth Rollins versus Omos, random generator, we'll book it. I mean, it's a mess, guys. It's an absolute mess. Anyway, that's it. SmackDown review coming later, but I just thought this was insane that this match got announced. And the way it got announced, just randomly out the blue, Michael Cole is like, oh, here, go, by the way, Backlash, it's Rollins versus Omos. Like, what the fuck, guys?